a weekend. Busy weekend. The ECC at Cherokee Rock Village was an absolute awesome thing. Like 5 classes. Let me see. We had class 1, class 2, class 3. You had the minis, which I really liked the minis. You had the MOAs, which I really wanted to see. Really wanted to see these things right here go. And then we had the supers. The supers are amazing, but I'm kind of thinking I want to build a mini next. Well, excuse me. That's what I'm thinking I want to build. And those, dude, we love the Bandits for our two-wheel drive stuff. It's awesome. Crazy Quad Brothers, what's up? Yes, sir. And those Marcos, what's up? RC Daily, Mike Bird, Hunter Amaya. How's that AX24? I've actually put that up, but I've got something else to show you guys. Joe Girding, what's up? Under a Rock, Wreck-It Ralph, Cheeseburger, Techno Lim, Gen 9. All right, buddy. Techno, yes, sir. JD's, Chuck Parks. Dude, I'm telling you what, after going to the ECC, one of my biggest attractions for going there was the MOAs. The Sporties, the Supers. It was going to see those guys run, which I've never seen before. And honestly, I kind of think that's more my thing. So no stupid scale points to mess with. And I can actually understand why you would have a reverse penalty on those type classes. Scale trucks, no. I still don't understand why they have to have that. It's stupid to me. But when it comes to the unscaled vehicles, yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Teddy's Adventures, Katie, Clayton, what's up? Discovery, Nick Daniels. Should try 19 ruptures on the MOA. Well, I've actually got the proper tires for it to where I can use the loaded dice and stuff like that. So it's going to get the proper tires very soon. And they're like this wide. So I've got the tires here. I've got these. I may end up going for some printed inserts on these. I got a guy that can fix me up with some printed inserts specifically for these. I just got to build the wheels. It's a wheel that the weight fits down into here. So it's a different setup on that. But I'm thinking about trying to see about just getting some inserts made for these. Tom Penley, what's up? Chainsaw, Mr. Tyler, what's up, buddy? The day off. All right, nice deal, Chainsaw. I love having the day off. But I'm still stupid busy right now. Minnesota, would I ever build a super? Clayton, honestly, I think I'd rather have a mini than a super. The supers are awesome and all that, but I went on to Deluxe Fab and I priced one out. Without electronics, you're looking at about $2,400. And that's assembled now. Okay, that's assembled, ready to go. But looking about $2,400 just to get it with as a roller. They're neat. Let's just, if the channel does super crazy well one month, then maybe I'll order one. I don't know. Back 20 RC, what's up? Am I turning the Ridge Rock into a super? Buddy, the Ridge Rock can't handle that kind of power. It can't handle that kind of torque. The insides of those axles just simply are not what they should be. And yeah, Castiel is right here with us. Go have fun, buddy. RC Daily, Teddy, going to visit the Exoplex in June. Okay, in June, I'm going to Axial Fest in June, so make sure you're not within that time frame. Jeremy, have you ran X-Maxes around the track? Of course we have. Quite a bit. Yes, Marcus, that is Axial. Castiel. Axial. Man, that actually works. Axial, like axial. That's interesting. Under a rock, dude. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Just released new brass. I saw that, Speedy. I did see that. There's other things coming for that as well. Yep, Castiel. I'm digging the Vader skid plate for the Gen 7 to fit. Okay. Yeah, you can change that gearbox out and all that. That's actually pretty good. Yes, RC Daily. I will be there. I want to send you some Banff tire inserts. Okay. I think did I just recently see something about those on Facebook? I thought I did. But yeah, Under Rock, thank you. I want to show you guys this right here. I had this thing ordered about right after USTE when I saw Hardpart RC. This thing right here, I'll be able to drive this tomorrow. I've been editing like a crazy guy. For all you channel members, there's like 20 plus videos. Some of them are kind of short, 2, 3, 4, 5 minute long, because I tried to break up the action. But there's a lot of videos for you guys. And when I start releasing the videos from the ECC, it's probably going to be 5 to 6 videos per day for 4 or 5 days. I may even have additional videos like normal testing videos on top of that. But anyway, Hardpart RC. Look at this little dude right here. Tell me this isn't awesome. 124. The axle housings are not your stock 124 housings. They still have the worm gear drive and all that. But see, you guys can see right there, they got like their own form of loaded dice right there. Look at that. So how awesome is that? They got them in the back as well. I'm trying to get this right. You guys can see it. You can see a little bit right there. But this thing right here is going to be phenomenal. Speaking of conforming, it does have some conforming to it. It does have some. And these, you don't need a whole lot. As long as the tire itself can conform, you really need that tire to be rigid to hold the lines and stuff like that. This thing has a vertical that's really, really close. It'll side hill. I mean, see how far I can go with it. So it's got stability. Uses a tiny little like 150 milliamp 3S that goes right there on the front axle. Can't wait to drive this thing tomorrow, man. CVDs in the axles. It does have a brushed motor. I'll get into all the specs and all that before I actually take it out. But it does have like a small receiver right here that works on the GT5, which, as you guys know, I like my GT5s, right? But these things right here are awesome. Really nice. All right, let me get back to you guys. I got all sidetracked. My old lady was mad that I actually smiled when we took the pic. She says, Billy, that's awesome. Oh, my goodness. Cottons. Travis Bennett, I absolutely am going to go to Cottons. I absolutely am. And Mr. Giggles, yeah. So I will be joining all you guys very soon. I just got to get past all of these events. And once I get past this weekend's event, next weekend, I'm just staying home. I got so much to do around here. RTR SMT was discontinued. Endos, the SMT is history, buddy. It was pretty much done for as soon as the LMT hit the scene. Okay, so Amy just put the axial brass tubes and all that. Nice. I will go ahead and tell you guys, Vidavon's working on stuff for that as well. Dude, the Enduro truck right there is actually doing just fine. What's happening? RC Crawler, what's up? Walking, good evening, Joe, what's up? What size tires are those? You're talking about these? Honestly, I don't know. But there's about 3 fingers. Make stuff for that 124 Super. This is Hardpart RC. Hardpart crawlers. They got their little stickers. Yeah, Hardpart RC, I believe it is. It's got titanium links on this thing, man. Look at that. How awesome is that? Like I said, I can't wait to drive this thing. Bust nut. I was back yesterday. Got back yesterday and had to ship out a bunch of stuff from the website. Yes, Speedy Brute. Vidavon has 10 Pro parts. And from what I've seen, they might be worth waiting for. Banff, yes sir. Sorry we were late. RC couple, you're here, buddy. Width on the Mini looks like 1.0. Width on this? That's not 1 inch. There's a finger. There's a finger right there for you. So there we go. RC couple art. Dan Woodruff, what's up? Order the Reese bar and finds bracket and body clips. Okay, nice. Good job there. We're watching the new Ant-Man, but I will watch this tomorrow. Billy Goodman. I haven't seen the Ant-Man. I saw Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and that was just amazing. Yeah, it is hard to judge. I had to go get one of the other ones. This is the Capra UTB tires, stock one. So, a little bit smaller there. Vidavon for TRX4 Sport. What? That's what I need to look at. Vidavon for the TRX4 Sport. Depends on your budget, RC couple. You can go crazy and get a whole bunch of stuff, or maybe just the links, suspension links, stuff like that. CX-10-3, some heavy duty links. I may even have a set of TRX4 links in stock. Maybe. I have not tried the RC6GS V3. I've got the RC8X, and I love that radio. I really do. Have you ever cantilevered the rear on a 10-2? No, sir, I have not. About the only reason to cantilever one of those would be to have room for a drop bed, scale points, and all that kind of stuff. Well, Speedy Brute, I've already seen a few pictures, and I think you're going to like it. Upcoming company, Tire, RC products right now, our first sponsor. Well, cool, Banff. At the pin post, exocagerc@yahoo.com. That's my email address, and also the website and all that. So send me a message. Maybe we can figure something out on this. How's the track? It poured like crazy lately. The track right now is wet. It's a mess. It rained last night pretty well, as you know, Bust Nut. And I haven't even looked at the track today. I've been editing all day. All day I've been editing, moving things around, trying to get uploads going on my slow internet. But it is ready to go. There we go. Tim Clark. Thank you, buddy. Yep. The Capra transmission is geared for the portals. And the Rift itself is really fast as it is. I mean, box stock Rift was 3S and 4S will do like 40 miles per hour. Yes, Banff. I would like to try them out. Send me some pictures so I can see what we're dealing with here and where I can put them to use. Is Vidavon made here in the States? Area 51. No, sir. Vidavon is not made in the States. He is made by Arthur Sang in China. He has his own shop, his own machine shop, all of that stuff. I mean, that's all in-house. He is there. And I think the guy sleeps less than I do. Which, actually, I sleep a lot more now that I'm retired. I don't have to get up at 5 o'clock and go to work anymore. I sleep till I'm still waking up around 7 or so, but then I'm just laying there like a big fat slob, just looking at TikToks, looking through stuff. But yeah, I'm still waking up around 7 o'clock, kind of roll out of bed, flop on the ground about 8. Yeah, that's about right. Please give me a teaser. Four-wheel steer. Four-wheel steer will be easy with this setup. Believe me, it's going to be easy. I don't think he's actually shared the pictures that he shared to me, so I'm not going to spill the beans on what he's got coming. But I did request some very specific parts, very specific, and the details on those parts, I was hopefully very clear on what I personally want. I do have a TikTok channel. I don't do a lot with it though. I guess I could. I just don't know how to record vertical. I've actually tried to do vertical videos and I can't do it. It's like my hand is like it's 90 degrees out of phase or something, you know? I'm like, ding. Trying to record like this. I'm like, what am I doing? It's like, but this, boom, I'm on it. I don't know. High clearance links on a TRX4 worth it. You know, on some vehicles, I like the high clearance links, and some vehicles I don't. Most of my vehicles don't have them because I would rather hit the links and slide to the axle or to the, all right, buddy. All right, Cass, down, buddy, down. And actually slide to the axle and go. But bent links, they definitely have their value. They really do. In my opinion, how much brass is too much? When you get to be too much brass is when it just starts taking so much excessive power and there's no benefit reward for actually having the brass. I like my vehicles to be as light as possible now. I'd probably say about 6 pounds overall is a really good weight. Some of the guys are running about 7 now. But it was, I don't know. I like mine around 6 pounds or less at this point in time. And I have the Kleimenstein. I ordered some GRC axle housings off of eBay. And the reason is the C-hub is different. So I'm waiting for those to come in. Then I get to build the UGRC Kleimenstein. Dan Trin, yep. Yep, Arthur works non-stop. What would you recommend to get my Capra on 2.2s to quit being so tippy? Dustin, I would recommend you not use 2.2s. Now, if you have to run 2.2s, there is an option now, and I've got it right here on this one. But when I did the 2.2s on mine, I used the, I think it's Jado, the long 4mm rod ends to stretch the wheelbase out because it's too short to have the right proportions and actually the right center of gravity. But there is an option with the 2.2s that you may want to try. And I'm going to run this tomorrow for a video. The Hyrax 2.2 low profiles. I've got them on here. So these actually fit this truck so much better in my opinion. They are Rift axle housing, so it's going to be lower. But this is the race camp, right? So it's meant to race, not bash. Even though I've already bent the chassis, I'm going to send this thing like a crazy guy on crack. Just get ready for it. But this is going to be tomorrow. Not for video purpose. I'm videoing this tomorrow. Put it that way. I don't know when the video will come up. But if I video it tomorrow and get uploaded tomorrow night, it'll be up for members soon. It might be 4 or 5 days, might even be a week before it makes it to the public. Your first daily vids usually post at 4:30. Okay, Speedy. Yeah, I set them up for 5 o'clock here. Castiel. Copied the Rift Vidavon build, Forcer, Mamba X, Homes, Hobbies. You got a 4100 in there, Jeeper? Holy cow. 10-3 shocks. Replacing your 10-3 shocks. Heck, I still run the stock shocks on most all my stuff. I do have the chronic shocks with 4 O-rings, they're saying. I haven't taken one apart yet, but that's going to go on probably the Dr. Kleimenstein build. I'm going to use them on one of those builds. So, verified, what's up, Chainsaw? Had a bit of carnage today. Broken axle in the mini Capra. Bent both lower links on the Gatekeeper. And yeah, Chainsaw, you had a blast today, didn't you, buddy? Nathan, is there no separate dual rate for braking on the FlySky GT5 radio? Dual rate for braking. I should have one here. As far as the dual rate goes, it's just both channels. Now, what you can do, you can, hang on a second. You can set your expo up different forward and reverse. This will give you a little bit more of this rate here. The dual rate is just simply going to reduce it all, and I know what you're kind of after. You're kind of like maybe a simple way to just lower it, like to lower the reverse versus the forward. What you can do there is you can have to set the endpoints. You can set the endpoints for reverse down to like 70. But if you go to calibrate to an ESC and you've got those endpoints set low, you'll be like, why does this thing not calibrate? Because it's not going far enough for the ESC to see the distance, the throw, the pulse width to actually do the calibration. And also make sure you got that stupid ABS feature turned off. That'll mess you up so bad. I do not have any Hoonigans or any Hoonigan RCs. I do not. Tinker Time. Yes, sir. That is correct. Thank you, Speedy Brute. I appreciate that. I love not having to set the alarm when I go to bed, guys. You just don't know. I'm sure you do know. It's like when a Saturday or Sunday comes around and you're like, I don't have an alarm. Isn't that awesome? It's still a bit scary, though, even though I did pretty good last month. Doing pretty good this month. But I still got a lot of expenses I got to take care of. Like dirt. And most of my expenses are going to the park back here, the Exoplex. I got to get my dirt done so I can do the concrete pad. I really want to do more on-road stuff, testing and stuff like that, but I need a pad right here. The reason I need the pad here is because it's hard to just go find an open parking lot with a decent surface that you can actually test stuff on. It really is. Okay, Cash, relax, buddy. It's going to be all right. This is a very dependent cat. Sam was independent. Cass is very dependent. Believe me. The shop. Hey, Mini RC. Hey, buddy. Did you see this? 124 from Hardpart RC. Check that out. I get to run this tomorrow. I got to bind it up. Everything is ready to go. Do you know good servo on axle for 10.3 portal? 10.3 portals. Check with 1/10 RC. They may have an adapter that you can put on top of that. 1/10 RC might be your way to go there. Dan Woodruff, thank you, buddy. Oh, have your thoughts on Kyosho Rampage Pro SET? Buddy, Mr. Tyler Lang, I have never had that vehicle. And I know with Kyosho, kind of like Losi, if you're on their premium vehicles, you're getting a really nice vehicle. But if you're not on their premium, it's like you're getting something from another manufacturer. It's very different. I have no idea what level the Rampage Pro is with Kyosho. One Dale 3 and 88 fan. Sounds like it might be due for a new servo, buddy. You can check and make sure there's nothing lodged in there. No little rocks, no debris, no sticks or anything like that. But it sounds like you may be due for a new servo. JD's RC, I'm trying, buddy. Trencher Predators for the front, Trencher G8s for the back, both with dual stage foam on a 6-pound Ecto. I think you should be good, Travis. Now the G8 trenchers that I have, man, they run so good. I have no need for to even get the Predators. I've never had the Predator trenchers before. I mean, maybe I need to get a set. You know, I mean, yeah. Mini RC, yes, sir. I am going to be at Badlands. Yes, sir. That is part of my plan. So I will be staying with some family in Atlanta, which is about 5.5 to 6 hours of my 12-hour trip. And then it's like, hold on, it might be more than that. But like 8 or 9 hours past Atlanta, I believe it is. But yes, I am planning to be there. Minnesota Cowboy. There were some interiors on eBay years ago. It was just a generic SUV style interior. It was like $24. I want to think Proline made it, but I'm not 100% sure. I know I had a couple of them for the Proline Bronco to fit the TRX4, but I haven't looked for one of those in quite a while. Harvey's Hooligans. What's up from Bullhead? Yes, sir. Let me see. Tinkertown, you get any crawl comps out your way? Go start doing Santos. Actually, not this weekend because I'll be at Digger's Dungeon, but the next weekend, yes, I'm going to have a crawler comp. I haven't even posted the event yet. Poor boys RC, man. I still got your servos and stuff to put in. I've been just slammed the last few days. But I will get those, Pure RC. Scale Mountain is under new ownership. Again, Tinker Time? And Jeeper, welcome, buddy. Welcome to be a channel member. You should have a lot of videos to check out right now. Just sit back. And in case you guys don't know, the videos that I put up for channel members are before I put the ads on them. Sometimes they don't even have the thumbnail on them. So they're not monetized. They're just there. And as a channel member, if you see where I messed up something, let me know so I can actually correct it. So I watched one of your videos on the Max. I was looking for recommend a servo, and you had mentioned the Reese Raw 500. Oh, dude, Rob Conant, very nice. The shop, yes, sir. All right, how much is it for? How much is too much torque on a servo? Once you get into say shifts or what's the torque? I don't know that you can have too much torque on a servo. But you got to balance your torque with your speed. And the way they're getting right now, they are stupid strong and have the speed. It's amazing at the servos what they've came out with here in recent months or years. Harvey's, I have no trips to Las Vegas. I have no trips west this year. Maybe next year, if I can keep going, maybe I'll have it in the budget once I get my budget figured out, you know. Correct. Yep. I got your up on that one. These old flapping lips is here. Crazy Crowd Brothers. Lost inner piece on 10-3 early Bronco drive shaft. When replaced with upgrade. You just lost it? I mean, the little spline piece, right? Should be able to get those for less than $1. As far as upgraded, man, I've never broken a stock shaft on that. I wouldn't know what to tell you to be good. I mean, you've always got MIP, you've always got that. I don't know what to tell you on that one, really. I've never broken the stock one. How does the exoplanet work? Can anybody come in anytime or what? Jackson and Corbin, yeah, when I'm home, you're welcome to come out. I might be recording. You may find yourself on video, which I'll ask if you want to be on video or not. But yeah, it will be an easy way to get on the channel. You guys show up, we do some crawling, I take a video, boom, we're good. Simple as that. Pure RC, yes sir. Let's go. Addicted to RC. Finally a Tuesday night off from the kids' baseball games. Oh yeah. Enjoy your kids, buddy. Enjoy those games. Enjoy them as much as you possibly can. Lyle Burns. Decent but affordable servo for the Centon. Decent but affordable servo for the Centon. I mean, just go on Amazon and just look at some of those Animos servos. That should be fine for that. There's no need to throw down $100+ on that. There's not enough torque at snap steering wheel. I actually saw a few of them do that. It was like on the Supers. This guy was driving and he turned it, just popped the ball in right off the thing. I'm like, geez. I think it was a bump or a worn out ball in. But I do got to say it was a shift servo he was running. Well, thank you, Jeeper. I appreciate that. James Kedner, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. I use Hot Racing center drive shafts because they're beefy. Hot Racing got some good stuff. They do. Thank you, Speedy Brute. I appreciate that. If I know what to tell you on something, I absolutely will. If I don't know, I don't know. 207 Crawler, is the Pro back yet? In a couple days, I will have the Pro back, and it's a whole different Pro. I got on another pre-order for one of them things, and I got it in, and it is built using the Kraken chassis, Reese RC, which is built by RC Rock Pirates, and a full Team K&K stainless bolt set. So when I get this back in, I want to show you guys all this stuff on the new chassis. I've actually got the real body from Axial to put on this. I haven't even started painting the thing yet. Heck, I've got 2 bodies from J Concepts I ordered. One for the clone and one for a monster truck over there that I haven't even messed with. Oh, man. If I go to the monster truck finale, I need to paint a body for that LMT. Oh, man. I just got more work. Okay, Express. There you go. Stream, awesome new videos, wild trails. Well, T-Dale, yeah, eBay has those as well. I could put those out there, but we get a lot of rain and stuff, Harvey. And for some reason, this area right here is really sought after. Like different companies are asking about, can they get that spot? I'm tempted to rent the darn spots out. They could get 30 to 50, 60 videos out of that with their sticker there. I'm half tempted to. Power Up Poser Hobby 729. Yeah, the 729 is a good servo. You're done, RC. Jeremy Burris. Yes, sir. I am planning to come to Axial Fest Badlands. Pure RC. Thank you, buddy. I might, let's see, what is tomorrow? Wednesday? I might start rolling out the ECC stuff on Thursday. I kind of want to put the XRT water skip video up for tomorrow. I kind of want to get that one in there just to see you guys see that thing drive on water. Once the bearings are locked up, I brought it back, oiled it, air hosed it, cleaned it, everything beautifully, and if I touch water with anything, my bearings are gone. Just gone. And if you wonder where my hand's at, he's still right here. Mm-hmm. Okay, 207, good deal. You got to get the ones that have the hex inside. It's a 6mm hex, but you want to extend your axles. Chop a 6mm rich. Tinker time. What are we talking about here? They have the hex inside. I'm not sure about that one. Speedy Brute. Yeah, I am legit. I'm legit considering it, man. XRT overhaul time. I've got the new Vidavon ring and pinions as well. So now I have even more of an excuse to go ahead and tear into that thing. This cat, Marcus, is very dependent. When I went up to, really? Anyway, when I went up to, what am I trying to say here? To the ECC, I actually took him with me and dropped him back off at my daughter's place for just a little while. So he was not alone. I didn't even leave him here. Took him with me. And he's actually not bad on the road, believe it or not. Yep. Mitchell Rooks, what's up, buddy? The X-Max behind me, it's ready to run at any time. That one, that's the 12S with the belt drive. It's ready to go. It's all Vidavon. It's about 40 pounds worth of X-Max. Oh, speaking of the paddles for the Walmart Bigfoot, that video went up at noon, I think. Or did it? I thought I put that video up at noon. Let's see here. Maybe I did. Maybe I did not. I don't know yet. Let me check real quick. I've been making thumbnails like crazy. There's that one. Yeah, it went up at noon. Yep, I had the little paddles on there and everything. These old flapping lips, I might have those in stock. I might have those. Okay. Cool deal. Yeah, that is, I'm not even sure where that's at this. Oh, that's still sitting right. That's actually sitting right there. That's the Walmart Bigfoot. I'm probably going to go put that out in the shed. I'll have to look these flapping lips. I'll have to look and see what I've got. I think I do. I know I got to run this quite a bit. So I really learned a lot about the setup, and I was adjusting the radios, all this stuff. So I'm going to take the Raw 800 out of this, and probably put either a 777 or a 888 direct power into it. I think that would be the better deal for this. I may have to raise it though. If not, I'll be hanging underneath the axle, and we don't need any of that action. But this thing right here drives super nice. I've got the I've got the new wheels, which are somewhere. Got the tires, all that stuff. Ah. Cool, JJ. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. We had a blast out there. It was a very laid-back event, wasn't it? Very laid back. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the wheels I got for it right here. So these should do pretty good on there. I actually haven't even opened the stuff yet, but I've got these little pieces right here that go across, and then the backs and all the wonderful stuff. I don't know how to put these together. Gotta figure that out. They said something about you gotta glue some stuff, so I guess I gotta figure these out, how to put them together. There are probably videos on YouTube of how to do this, right? Dude, I'm gonna put you on the floor. My kitty's getting rambunctious. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to put those together. All right, so Speedy Brute, those are on my list that I asked him for. Oh, you have a servo riser for this axle? Okay. I might need to get with you, because if not, I'll just make something with some washers or something. Any opinion on the complete high output RC vehicle battery eliminator circuit? I've never used one of those. I just use the Castle BEC, and that's about it. I have not messed with any high RPM, high output, any of that stuff. I bought some gears and stuff like that, but nothing major as far as like what I bought, because I usually buy something. I almost bought the Cross RC Emo. I was right there to buy that, but it was the kit, and time is my thing. Front rear long rear drive shaft. Very long rear drive shaft. The DravTech or Deluxe has a cut the length drive shaft you can get. I'm getting closer to knowing what you got coming out. I got quite a bit on the cooker here. Eric Van Gampler, thank you, buddy. Sorry, TOFL. What is TOFL? Terms of flatulence, laughter? I don't know. Oh, good question. Do I prefer Tusk or trenchers on the Ecto? Heck, man, they both run the same in my opinion. If I was to have to go to a competition, I'd probably put the Tusks on there. Yes, they sure are. The Raminator parts by DHL are supposed to be here tomorrow. Supposed to be. We will have to see if DHL actually shows up on time. The Ridge Rock is currently on the floor. I was going to put it on that poised chassis, and I still might do it. I just haven't had time to sit down and figure that out yet. I have not had the Predator trenchers, though. Nope, I have not. For me, the G8s have been plenty good. If you're getting a brownout, that's going to be on the BEC, probably not the battery issue. If you're pulling that hard on your four-wheel steer capper, you got 2 servos, you may need an external BEC, like a Castle 10 amp. But if you get that, you're going to need the Castle link or some way to adjust that. Maybe your local hobby shop can set it up for you. But yeah, you're going to need an external BEC to power both those servos, especially if you're getting really down into the rocks with it, which apparently you are. You know, Minnesota, I would like for them to do that, but different size connectors, there's a need for different sizes. I know Arma, Axial, all that, they're all with the EC5s, and I don't run the EC5s. I have adapters to allow me to run the EC5s because, well, you know, I got to get that first run in for warranty purposes. After that, I don't care about the warranty because I know what I'm about to do to it. G8 entry. So do I own a hobby shop? No, sir, but I do have ExocagedRC.com. Which are my favorite crawler tires? You got Tusk, Trencher, Crawlers, the Landmines. I would say those are my top 4 tires. Ledge RC, what's up? They don't do anything about comments, only people on the actual vid. Axial, iOS, IC5. I can't get the B-Link to program BECs. Chainsaw, man, I really do not like the B-Link. I really don't like that thing, man. That's a poor excuse of a way to tune an ESC, in my opinion. I've had to unbrick a couple of them, and some I have not been able to not unbrick. As far as ESCs go, that's just not a really good piece from Castle. What are you doing over there? Nobody wants to see your... I'll be sitting here working, and he'll be right here. On PC. Where can I find a BC? Tizzle Bizzle. Sledge generally doesn't need external BEC. Usually the ESC is plenty on those. .2 can be. Hyrax and the Predator for the win. I've got Hyraxes. I'm just not so impressed with them. Maybe I will be. Can't decide Fusion SE or Fusion Pro. Rope walking. Okay, the Fusion SE is the best bang for the buck. The Pro is on another level when it comes to control, especially the startup. If all you're building is a trail truck, just go with the SE and save your money. RC Crawler 82. Yes, I have the Dr. chassis kit here. I'm just waiting for the axle housings that I've got ordered for it. The Duratrax fossils, I believe they're best on around a 5 to 6 pound truck, maybe 7. Great tire though. What tires am I putting on the Pro? Probably quite a few different kinds. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. Pass gas Joe. It'll leave. Trust me. At least the cat isn't cleaning his private part. Yes, he is just cuddled up right here in my arms. Most of the better servos can be done straight 2S, yes. Yeah, I have a B link over there, and I'm not even putting on any of my ESCs. I want to run a bigger server. I won't need a new BEC. This stuff is typically on a racer. The stock ESC BEC is plenty good, and you're not crawling, so any shock loads is only a tiny little bit. You should be okay, man. Crawler, Hyrax, Trencher. See, I'm thinking Crawler, Trencher, Hyrax. Or Crawler, Trencher, Tusk, J Concepts, the Super Supper tires off of Amazon, the Jizzles, whatever they are, the Fossils, the G-Made 1904s. Let me see, what else could it be? Stock Traxxas TRX4 tires, and then the Hyrax. Somewhere around there. The Reese Pro should show up tomorrow. Nice. Well, Ryans, if you do open up a shop, I wish you the absolute best of luck with that. And when it comes to the track, be ready to be the only guy out there with a shovel, because you're going to be working your butt off. I don't think my Vanquish is very noisy. I don't think so. Hobbywing is really good, yes. Castle is behind the curve by a pretty good bit at this point. They really need to step it up. Sorry, Enix. I'm just not a fan of the Hyrax. There are guys that show up here with Hyrax and they love them. I mean, I got the Hyrax on that partly because I didn't have another option in the 525 range. And we're going to see how they hold up to some speed, because that's not a slow truck. Hold on, I never actually bought the Hyrax for the SCX6. I ended up with the Swampers. And now I've got the J Concepts, Tusk, and Landmines for it. Taking a complete day off since I retired. No, I have not. Lots of people love the Hyrax. They really do, but if I'm running a Hyrax, it's because there's no other options. What do I look for in a good hobby shop? Good customer service. Even if they have to order it for me, sure, I can order it myself. I can do all that. But if the hobby shop has got great customer service, then go with your local hobby shop. That's the number one thing. Alex Senabria, good percent of overdrive. Oh, man. That could be anywhere from 12% to 40, 50, 60%, depending on what you're doing. For the trail, I would not go any more than 12%. In fact, I'd choose 0% if possible. The Mudslingers. The Proline Mickey Thompsons are some really good tires, especially in the dirty stuff. The Tusks, when they come in stock, you better get them because they're gone. Now, the Hyrax on the UDR, I found that they had less traction. Hold on. No. They were way better traction than the stock tires. Now, on the UDR, I can tell you right now, and they're on there right now, even though I haven't run the vehicle. But my last UDR video, I believe it was, I had the J Concepts Landmines on there. And those hook up so hard it pops a wheelie. So yeah, the landmines come mounted on tires. You can bolt them right on. They are really good. And it pulled a wheelie in grass too. As far as the discharge C rating, anything above about 30 C is just marketing. But yeah, if you're doing a 2200 35 C, that's plenty enough for crawling. Yeah, wheel weights for sure. I'll try the Proline Baja Pro XS. Yeah, those are good too. Max 4 X Max on some paddles. Well, the XRT was on paddles and I water skipped it. That should come up tomorrow. And I just don't know if I want to risk that thing. Dusty and slippery. I like the crawlers. I really do. The J Concepts holds. Those are good tires for pulling. They do have a tendency to slide because it's basically like a TSL bogger style, and it will slide. Dual stage foams and the steady foam. I'm not sure what to tell you to do there on that one, Minnesota. Baja Pro X. Now I got the Pro X in Predator and G8, and they're both really good. Printed foams, man. I've not had a bad set of printed foams yet, or printed inserts. See, now the ruptures do good around here. 10-pound TRX4. That's a bit on the porky side. If that's the foam that's working for you, stay with it, buddy. Proline Mirages? I have not seen the Mirages. The Deep Woods tire. That's a really good, underrated tire. It really is. It's like the Fossil. I believe it's about the same compound, and both of them work really good. I actually like the Fossil a little bit better. It's not as rubbery as the Deep Woods. The Deep Woods, when I was messing with those, you put the different inserts in there, and the tire was so stretchy that I was still getting some roll and stuff like that. Oh, T-Dale, when I figure out how to put paddle tires on my Raminator, I'll water skip that. It'll stay on top. Trust me. 80-pound 12S Raminator water skip. Man, if that thing went down, I'd be crying. I'd be jumping right in that pond so fast. Now, what I have found, speaking of that, Minnesota, I do prefer the front to be a little bit more rigid or less side rolly than the back. So you may want to try that. And what you can do, if you do that setup, you can swap the fronts to the back and actually see the difference on the climbs. Most general climbs, the back has got all the weight. So that's a real good test of whether you have any difference in traction and all that. Now, if the climb is rigid and the front has to hook on something to make a pull, well, you can still see the differences there as well. I have no idea. That XRT ran fine, which a video will be up tomorrow of the water crossing. So cool. I'm glad you're having a good luck with that, Mitchell. Sounds good. I haven't heard of those. I haven't heard of those combos though. Dirt running, mud, then yeah, the holds. That's going to be it. I think, I don't even know what I got on mine. I think I've got crawlers on my Ridge Rock. It's actually down there on the floor looking all weird. Oh man, you messed up your printer? Eric Van, the BFG KM3s are fine for me when it's perfectly dry and no dust. But as soon as they get dirty, they just seem to fall apart as far as like traction and all that. They're very close, very close. They got the sipes like you mentioned, but man, the crawler hooks up so much better in my opinion. Tie a fishing line to it, to a raminator underwater? I would need like a stainless cable. It'd be a lot. See, I would like to actually do a race where the track is like just an oval track, right? But the two straights are water crossings. So you hit the water, you blast it across the water, you go, you make the turn, you come back, you blast across the water again. Just oval, but you have like water crossings for your straights. I think that would be a blast. Bill with the B. Oh, a new liner. Tizzle Bizzle, no, the internal BEC of your ESC will control and regulate the voltage to the servo. Yeah. I got to order some parts from my Bandit, but I've got a brand new in-box Castle Mamba Max Pro ESC. When I do that video, I'm going to show it like as if it's brand new to the world. This ESC's been discontinued for, what, 7 years? Something like that. It's been discontinued. It's old, but it's still an awesome ESC, and that'll go into the Bandit, which I think will be phenomenal. Billy the Kid. Showdowns are nice, yes. So let me see, we're at 8:03. I have nothing that I can actually do a drag race car on. I don't have any way to show that. And yes, I know I shouldn't be drinking one of these in the evening, but it's still kind of full. I'm just sipping on it. Oh, man. 2 more hours to go. Dude, those poor boy wheels are heavy. They are heavy. I mean, I'll weight them in and everything. A drag Capra Monster Java. Dude, I'm thinking so, Marcus. The old MMP, man. That was the premium ESC for everything. We crawled with them. We raced with them. I even had one in a 6S e-buggy, and it took it. So, I mean, that's a solid little ESC. The internal BEC, that was hit or miss. You either get one that's good or you get one that really isn't very good at all. I even had some where the internal BEC was burnt up, toast. But if you powered it with the external BEC, the ESC would power up and drive fine. Kind of odd, isn't it? BTK. Can't wait for the DBXLE video. Yeah, I've got the new Vidavon ring and pinion for that to go in the bulkheads. I've got the new top link and all that stuff. I just haven't had time to mess with. I've literally been editing all day. My eyes are like, they're not even focusing right, you know? I've been editing all day. Yeah, I still got that purple rock. Am I still a fan of the Gear Keeper? Dude, yeah, you buy the Gear Keeper, you put it in there, boom, and you go with it. Now, once you get dirt and dust into that, it kind of affects it, messes up. But the DSM Kinetic Recovery Kit, that's actually, I think that works a little bit better. But you have that line that has to go all the way through the chassis, as where the Gear Keeper just simply is right there in the unit. Well, Billy the Kid, you like seeing the micro stuff? Well, did you see this one yet? This is by Hardpart RC. This is a mean little guy. Look at the little weights underneath here. Yeah, they're on the back as well. Yeah, this, I'll be able to drive this tomorrow for the first time. I've already driven it on the table, and it's impressive just to be on the table, much less it's like, I get this thing on the rocks. I'm thinking it should be pretty darn stable. Yeah, this thing is awesome. So that's going to be a fun one. Your cat loves to watch my show. Well, that's awesome. My cat just loves to sleep right here. There you are. There's my Castiel just laying right there. I'm really hoping this will run the tent scale stuff. Now, I'm planning to start a new elevated 124 course. So it should be 2 runs about 40 feet long with a bridge crossover that I can put my mower underneath and all that so I can maintain the property. But yeah, soon I will have a 124 course out here. Speaking of the mini super crawler, I believe they were looking at trying to actually do a small MOA version of this. And that would be super awesome. I would be in line for that. Am I going to try any other hard-bodied trucks? I don't have anything on the schedule to take care of that. Panhard mount or aluminum shock towers on the TRX4. I think I've got panhard mounts on the current order. I know I don't have any shock mounts on the current order though. And my DHL is supposed to be here tomorrow. We'll see. Yeah, supposedly. Jeeper, your wife wants to know if I'm a Supernatural fan. Absolutely yes. That's how Castiel got his name. Sam the cat. His brother was Dean. They went hunting one night and I guess Yellow Eyes got him or something. But yeah, that's why I was left with Sam for a while. And then Sam, I guess Lucifer got him. I don't know what happened to Sam. But then I ended up with Castiel here. But yeah, I am a Supernatural fan. Am I going to get an FMS K5? It's not on my list, Billy the Kid. Oh, look up Deluxe Fab. That's a lot of beautiful RCs. Yeah, Deluxe Fab is phenomenal. That's this. That was $1,362 with no electronics, with no wheels or tires either. The tires were the wheels and tires, these right here, plus the wheels and all that stuff were like another $200 and something. So as it sits, it's pretty much a $2,000 crawler. And that's about it. There are 9 of us on the board. Okay, the shop. On a budget, Fly Sky or Radio Link for TRX4. On a budget, the Fly Sky GT5, you can get all your features separately for a full featured TRX for about 70 bucks. What's your opinion on motor on diff? I'm thinking about doing this with my DBXLE, motor on diff. So you're wanting to do 2 motors on your DBXLE? You're gonna end up spending a lot of money to make that happen. Personally, Robbie, I would just simply go with the Hobbywing 12S system and just put that in there. You'll probably need like a Vidavon motor mount, but I'm sure there are others out there now that you can bolt that into. So look at one of the brands that are close or whatever, get that. Seriously, 12S on the DBXLE with that single 70-125 motor is way more than enough. DYHL. Oh, DHL. Yeah, but I mean, they're about the only option. Oh, Supernatural, yeah. Man, you know, I would love to see that go to the big screen. I really do. I think it's perfectly ready to go. Because you got Sam and Dean, like an Angel. They get with Jack. Jack can kind of soup them up a little bit. And now they're coming down, taking care of things, you know. And just take it on up. I mean, chances are Chuck is still around, you know. Chuck is still there. Probably still got a little touch of juice left in him, and he's working around, you know. They totally work that out, man. I've had issues with DHL too. I really have. One, they said that my packages were delivered. Nothing on the cameras, nothing. I called them up, and then the next day there was a package. I guess a DHL driver came in and just threw it out in the yard. And then like a day later, the other package came because it was a Vidavon order, like $12,000 worth of Vidavon. And they came in and I'm like, dude, I'm losing 12 grand worth of Vidavon. But luckily, I called, raised hell, and actually got the stuff here. That was a very crazy couple of days, let me tell you. Benjamin, well, I tell you what, Deluxe is where it's at, man. The pink Deluxe Fab Shop for my pink D. Well, dude, RC Daily, go ahead and get you some pink lips on that thing, man. Do it. Fair enough. Where am I from? Jacksonville, Florida. The GT5 over the G7P. I had a G7P. It's loaded with features, but it felt like I was having an old Nokia phone. The GT5, I mean, I've got like 4 or 5 of those radios. A lot of local guys use them, you know. I mean, does the G7P have the same gyro and all like what the GT5 does? If it does, then that's probably really good. But one thing about the GT5 is ergonomics for one-handed driving. That works out so good. Super easy. I can drive one-handed all day long. I can also do that with the Radiolink RC8X. Not too bad. Put the General Lee stickers on my SCX. It says looks orange. Yeah. Almost special. Ah, Mike Randy, what's up, buddy? What radio are you going to use on that little lightweight dual motor? Well, this is actually just a regular single motor. This is just a regular single motor shafty type truck. So, and it's got like a micro receiver in it that actually works for the GT5. So that is actually binded up. You guys can see that. I forget which receiver it was, but it seems to work pretty good. At least on the table. I haven't had it outside yet. I actually asked them to confirm all the details of this before I start my video. Dang. Picra. I need to figure out how to gift memberships. You guys seem to be able to do it. I have not. been able to gift a membership. I guess I haven't tried in a while either. Do you think you would go on events outside from USA? I doubt it. I mean, it would have to be some kind of crazy thing to get me out of here for right now. I mean, I'd like to. I would personally like to go and check out the Vidavon warehouse. Actually, go see Vidavon in China. I would love to go see that. Not honestly, I would. What's my most satisfying and couldn't wait to get it done build? Probably putting the motors and stuff in the Deluxe right here, honestly. And I drove that quite a bit this past weekend. And even without having the dice on there and the competition wheels and tires and stuff like this, dude, that thing was a lot of fun. Learning the forward rear bias, overdrive, underdrive, dig front, dig rear is amazing. And honestly, when it comes to that level of driving, I like that way better than the scale stuff. I mean, really. Yep, Pikra's here. Well, maybe I'll be able to get my passport and actually go. I've been invited over there a couple times, but not the best of times to go over there, especially with COVID and all that stuff going on. So, yeah, I just said can't go that way right now. But maybe now that all that's getting over with, time isn't an issue. Time is still an issue, but not as bad. Guess Flask has a new receiver coming out, GPS features, speed, roll, pitch, alarms, and all that. Wow, that's a heck of a receiver. But it doesn't surprise me. I mean, everything progresses and moves on. Corey McKenzie, what's up? Yeah, I would absolutely love to go over there and fit. Robbie, Arthur posts different video clips and all of that, you know? Pikra, tell me what's going on. Joe, stop. Pikra, did you see all the videos that are there? I think like 25 videos for channel members right now. And I think I've got another 4 or 5 that I've got to get edited tonight to actually get ready to upload for you guys. But tomorrow, hopefully I'll be able to get back on a recording schedule because I want to record this. I want to do another drive with this guy right here. And I want to do a drive with the race camp right up there. So I got at least 3 that I want to get done tomorrow. But when all the ECC videos come out, they're going to be rolling 5 or 6 a day until they're done. Good God. Sorry about that. That was my phone. Woke him. Are you awake now, huh? It woke him right up. Sorry, buddy. That was awesome. Oh, my goodness. Coolest. Yeah, you're right. I got to be careful of all that. So, $50 cheap. Might be trading a brand new slash vintage team listing. Okay. I'm working every day, Pikra. Tim Clark. Thank you, buddy. Believe me, I will put all that ease. You are not going to get on the computer, dude. There you go. Ease down right there. You just sit back and relax. I've been seeing the members vids going crazy. Yeah, like I said, I've got more I've got to edit, get put together. I'm going to put the fast gearing in the race camp. I don't think I need to. I also changed the pinion gear out. When I went smaller tires, you have less rollout, right? So I went from a 14-tooth pinion gear to a 23-tooth pinion gear on that motor. It will expand those tires. So, let me see if I have a battery in here. I do have a battery in here. You guys want to see? All right, that's there. If this thing gets away from me, you guys better not laugh and move my drink in case this thing goes nuts. Move this out of the way. Do not try this at home. I'm going to go slow. You ready? All right. Got a sticker on there. That should be enough. Ouch. That should be enough, right? The things I do. That should be enough wheel speed to do anything that I need to do. 2850 kV motor, 4S battery, Castle Mamba X ESC. Oh, and I'm testing another servo here. This is the high-tech servo here. This is the 961 WP. Seems to be pretty good. Go and power it back up. I'm not sure what my BEC is set at. Not a cheap servo. Pretty good, huh? So that's going to be tested out as well. All right, so now that we've done that, let that sit over there. I'm good now. All right, let me get back to you guys here. And you guys running on track. Joseph, I have fun out there, man. There's a link to it. Maybe go broke. Minnesota, this is not a cheap hobby, buddy. Thank you, Joseph Arbon. Appreciate it. Everyone laughing. 3, 2, 1. Is the Reese 555 a good servo? Personally, I would go bigger. To me, the 555 is dated, and there are faster and stronger servos available. James Wisecarver, what's up? Needs more. Does it go 99 miles? It does not do 99 miles per hour. I got a feeling it might be enough if I hit the ramps right. It might actually get a backflip or come close. It's going to be fun, I think. I believe it's got the I believe 23 tooth is about as big as you can go with it. I might can get a 24 on there, but we're good to go. I have not tried a B2 servo, but I know there are a few local guys that they have those, and they seem to run good around here. Mike Rainey, well, a lot of the videos from ECC are short videos. I know that the world is getting shorter attention spans thanks to TikTok. So I broke it up, and this way, rather than having like a 30-minute video, it's, 3, 4, 5, 6-minute videos. But if you happen to have been at the event, it's like, oh, there's my truck. Check out my run. You can share just that one video, and they don't have to say, oh, but you got to start watching at 10:30 or 10:45 or something like that. No, this should be easier. It should be hopefully better for everybody involved. Hopefully. We'll see. Rowan Martins, can you please respond back to me on Instagram about the motor and ESC? Let me see here. Which ones were you after here? Oh crap! No, don't want to make that call. All right, got that one on the way. See, Hardpart, Jim Hinkle. Rowan. Oh, there you are, right here. US one, whenever I pay for shipping. Oh, you want me to ship outside the US? Is that what you're talking about? Send me another email or send me another message. I got you pulled up right here. See what we can figure out on that. Will you be at Axial Fest this year? Hawks RC. Yes, I will be at Axial Fest Badlands. Well, I had it on the table, and I had it sitting on some X-Max tires, so I knew it wouldn't be too wild, but you got to watch them fingers to stay out of the way of them drive shafts. If that would have catch my... I had to use the internet, sorry. My internet is complete, utter junk. Sorry, guys. No, it's not just you. It's actually... Hopefully it's getting better. I hope to one day have good internet. Did it get better, Jeremy? If it's fell apart, then I may have to... Dang it. That's my daughter calling. She doesn't realize I do live streams. All right, buddy. Jeeper, go have a good one. Has the sound got better? I got to get them ordered. In fact, one guy wants a lot of stuff here, but I can't get it right now. I know it's like the price of living in the country. Yeah, okay, so hopefully it's better here. Okay, there you are, Rowan. Gotcha. Dude. All right, just stay right here. Tell you what, we're going to end this in about 5 minutes. I got to call my daughter back. See what's going on there. You guys can enjoy Castiel flipping his tail and all that. But anyway, yeah, we're going to go ahead and finish this up here in about 5 minutes. Yeah, heading out. Good to 3,900 kV. 3,900 kV on 4S is zinging that motor, let me tell you. Well, if I ever get good internet, it'll be all right. Mid-range. Tom Penley, I would suggest the GT5 because it has the 2-speed, the front and rear diffs and all that. So, yeah, I pulled up Instagram, and that messes with my internet and all that as far as my bandwidth, and my internet is horrible, let me tell you. So I can't really do anything on the phone with it. Yeah. What? Here, I'll put you down then. Go have fun. Wow. He's a lightweight compared to Sam. Sam was beefy. She is like 30. Let me see if I can send a text message without messing up this stuff. Sorry, guys. But anyway, David Pig, yeah, buddy, I moved back and forth all over. I probably went around them rocks 50 times. Still retired and living the life. Rick, yes, I am still retired. Sam was like Garfield, a big fat cat. But you know, he would never, he actually liked the dry food just as much, if not more, than the wet food. He would never even begin to touch any human food. Wouldn't even touch it. Every now and then I could get him to eat like chicken broth or something like that. But that was about it. And you are so dependent. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know the feeling, RC Daily. Vatera, I have a Vatera Ascender K10. What would be a good first mod? Jeff, a rear sway bar. That thing has like 2-to-1 axle gears. It's going to torque twist like crazy. Or just leave it. Just leave it and enjoy it. Simple as that. Better tires. Is it still lightweight? If it's still lightweight, you can do the Duratrax Deep Woods, and you can actually get those on wheels as well. But the Deep Woods, if it's real lightweight, you're going to want a soft tire. If not, it'll just be like way too stiff. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to wrap this up. Go ahead and finish this up, guys. It's been awesome. My daughter's texting me because I'm stopping in there on my way to the RC World Finals. So, yeah. So, I'm stopping in there, and we're going to have some dinner time and all that. So, calm down, dude. If you guys see my hand scratched up, he's the reason. Get down, dude. He's still a baby. He's only about maybe 7 or 8 months old, so he's still got a lot of energy. He's not like Sam, relaxed and fat, but I'm gonna fatten him up. All right, guys, I'll catch y'all later, and we're gonna go ahead and finish this up. It's been awesome. Thank you, guys, and hopefully I'll be back in town and everything, and catch you guys next Tuesday. Catch you guys later, man. Awesome.